Today's presentation is interesting to me because performance tasks really help us assess what our students can do in a more objective way. So I thought it would be interesting to you to hear about how my colleague and I designed a speaking assessment rubric collaboratively with our students. I work with Claudia Kiel, who teaches German at AISB, and together this year we have been collaborating to design the assessments for the intermediate German level, mainly grades 8 and 9. By the way, I have been developing my own YouTube channel to teach recurrent concepts or topics like grammar rules or tutorials, so this is just another video for you. Please visit my channel. So, with Claudia, we worked on this unit called Mein Lebenslauf, and students had to present a detailed biography or autobiography of themselves by including more complex vocabulary, dates, numbers, and a variety of perfect tense forms. We gave them this model to explain that the 10 slides the students had to present had to be without text. Only pictures and captions were allowed or required, and on the right hand side you can see an example of what students could say. Those would be their note cards to help them remember and deliver their content. We took the rubric of our department, which our students are familiar with, and we asked them to identify the various points, the goals we would assess during the presentation. Here you can see the criteria and the possible points for each criteria, and there's also a space here for the feedback. While presenting the table to the students, I, the teacher, would type the points they would want to have assessed. These are all the ideas taken from the unit of study, and no need to say that they had more ideas than I did myself. Here are the points they highlighted for the vocabulary, to assess the vocabulary. These were the points they highlighted to assess the grammar, the message, and the interaction. Once all the points are rounded, we add them up and we give a grade according to our department grade boundaries. We decided that during each presentation, 2 students would be randomly assigned to assess the presenter. They give their grades and add their feedback. And this is a great way to get the students to think about the expectations of the tasks, the rubric, as well as so this is a great way to give the students to think about the expectations of the tasks, as well as think about the rubric and give them ownership of the whole experience. It also added a sense of fairness to the tasks. At the end of the presentation, I, the teacher, collected the assessor sheets from the students and gave the grades I thought they deserved and gave them my feedback. I did look at the grades and the feedback the students gave their peers. Some were a bit generous and others were a bit more strict. This is the final paper, what you can see on the screen here. This is the final paper that students received, and I think I gave them a good idea of what they did well and how they could improve.